And now to the long part, Multicolored. Again, this is mostly for limited people. This is a pre-release primer, but if it seems good in standard, I'll mention it, like Abrupt Decay. Insane, play it always. Splash for it if you have to, so you're going black or green, play it. It's good. Archon of the Triumvirate is good. So, Azorius pre-release card, check. It's good. It's powerful. 7 mana is a lot, but you'll win if you get this guy. Same with Armada Worms, insane. 10 power for 6 is great. So it's good. Augur Spree is also good. Azorius Charm is also good. Like, there's so many cards that are good in Multicolored. It's just a matter of balancing the mana for it. Call of the Conclave is also great. It's a Watch Wolf basically, just a Centaur instead. Carnival Hellseed, Rakdos pre-release card. You get a check because you're super powerful. It's 6 mana, but it's 6 mana that can win you the game. Keep that in mind. Centaur Hero is very powerful, so don't underestimate this guy. He's very good. 3/3s are good in this format. Chemist's Trick, the first spell that's, you know, not insane that's multicolored. 5 mana you make everything attack, but you have to have a good board state for it. And, I mean, it does open up the window for you to counterattack, which is good. Collective Blessing's insane if you're Celestia. So that's good. Common Bond seems meh. I mean, you get +2/+2 for 3, and you can spread it out, which is not that good. Corpse Jack Menace, 4/4 for 4, that has upside, check. Golgari, pre-release card's very good. Counterflux, so it's can't be countered by spells or abilities. Counter target spell, so it's a counter spell basically. You're not gonna overload it ever, unless they like put all of their spells on the stack at the same time, which I have played against someone that does that. Again, not gonna see it commonly. Courser's Accord seems meh. I mean, you get 6 power for 6, which is not unreasonable, but there's just 2 3/3s. Detention Sphere is insane, so you should play it. Dramatic Rescue, I mean, it's a glorified unsummon. Dreadbore is very good, so you should play that. Drag Manaclor is also very good, so you should also play that. Epic Experiment. Oh, you're so silly. I don't think it's playable in Limited. Because, I mean, you really don't get much work out of it. You might, and if you do, that's awesome. You get props in my book, but if you're not trying to goof around and build around it, you're trying to win hardcore, put your serious face on, don't try it. Essence Backlash is just counters creatures, so keep that in mind. Follow the Gavel, super expensive counterspell. People could play around it if they really wanted to. Firemind's Foresight's not that good in Limited. Goblin Electromancer might be. I mean, if you have a ton of instant or sorcery spells, it seems okay. Golgari Charm is a very powerful charm. You can regenerate each creature you control and give stuff -1 or destroy enchantments. All of the charms are playable, so you should keep that in mind. Gristly Savage, I don't think is that good in Limited. Because you're working really hard, and unless you can just super abuse the scavenge effects, and there are not very many cheap ones, it's not that good. Havoc Festival seems fun, but not insane. I don't think it's that good. Hellhor Flare I really like. 3 mana, 3/2, that you make it into a 4/3, which is relevant. And you can just sack it to deal 4 damage to a player or 3 damage to a player. Very good card. I like it. Heroes Reunion is not, so don't play it. Azar Patrol, 2 mana, 2/4, Flash Vigilance. Keep your eyes open if you're playing against an Azorius deck, or Bant, or whatever, if you have blue and white. If they leave 4 mana open, beware, this guy's good. Hypersonic Dragon Meat. Is it pre-release guy? Check, you're awesome. It's a 4/4 Flying Haste for 5, which is good. Isperia is insane. Play Isperia if you open it, hopefully. Is It Charm is also quite good, so you should play Is It Charm. As I said, Charms are good. Staticaster I like. Not a lot of X ones in this format, so it's not going to ping a lot of stuff for value, and it only deals it to creatures, but it seems it's still good. So, still a good card. Gerard is good. Gerard's Orders is, I mean, it's a tutor for a creature, and if you have a Scavenge guy, it makes it better. Korozda Guildmage seems really good, because it means that if you have 4 mana up, they can't kill your guys without you getting a million 1/1s, which is good. Lotleth Troll seems pretty solid. Loxodon Smiter is even more solid. Lave Sky Knight, very, very powerful. 3-power flyer. There's not a lot of flyers in this format, and it detains a permanent when it enters the battlefield. Very powerful card. Keep that in mind. Certainly, if you're Azorius and you have it, play it. Mercurial Chemister is insane. If they don't kill it, if you get to untap with it, you'll win. Probably. New Prop Guildmage also is very, very good. Very powerful. Nibi's Guildmage, not quite as powerful, because you have to pay a ton of mana to loot. But sometimes you can copy instant or sorceries that do serious work. Niv Mizzet's I keep saying that it's insane, but they're all limited bombs. Rakdos Charm is the worst of the charms, but if you're black-red aggro, it could be a good finisher. Rakdos Ragemont, a little bit expensive, but solid. I like it. Rakdos Ringleader, I mean, it's a 3/1 first strike for 6, so it's, yeah, no, I don't like it. Too expensive. Rakdos is good. Rakdos' return is also good. It's basically Fireball, what you're playing it for, or maybe it's discarded 1 card. Righteous Authority is insane. I love this card. Very good. Risen Sanctuary is a giant 8/8 for 7. One of the biggest creatures in the format. I think it is the biggest. So, yeah, if you need a giant finisher, maybe Risen Sanctuary. Rites of Reaping I like, but it's at best a 2-for-1. You're paying a lot of mana, so you have to be careful about it. Oh, wait, no, it's a sorcery. Never mind, not 2-for-1. Unless they have to chump, but it seems expensive. I thought it was an instant for a sec. Rixmondy Guildmage is very good. Search Warrant, no. I mean, does it cantrip? You just look at their hand and you know what they have, which is not, you know, super powerful. Celestia Charm is, in my opinion, the best of the charms and super playable. Skullrend, I mean, it's Mind Rot plus they lose 2 life. Not insane. Skymark Rock is very good. Very, very good. 33 flyer for 4 is already great, and you get to bounce guys. Yeah, it does serious work. Slaughter Games is not good in limited unless you like have a specific bomb you want to get rid of, but even still, it's sketch. Sluiceway Scorpion seems good. Very good. Spot over Rixmondy. 5 mana 5/3 or 5 mana 6/4. Either way, meh. Sphinx's Revelation is insane in limited, so you should play it. Same with Supreme Verdict. Teleportal is 5 mana, probably win the game if you have creatures. So, yeah, that's a thing. Thought Flare is very expensive for what it does. It might be okay, but very expensive. Treasured Find, you should not play. Trestle Troll, I mean, it has Reach, which is very good. As I said, there's not a lot of flying defense in this format, so Blue-White Skies seems solid. Tristani is very, very good. V2 Ghazi Guildmage is very, very good. Vraska is also very good. Like, the multicolored cards are super powerful. Wayfaring Temple is also very good if you have a ton of creatures. Azor's Elocutors, good. 3/5 already, which is hard to kill, and you could just play some. You can win by filibustering, which is hysterical in my eyes. I don't like Blister Coil weird. In limited. Cryptborn Horror is very good though. Deathrite Shaman is very good. You just get to abuse it. Very good one too. Dread Militant's okay in limited. Again, standard might be a different story. Frostburn, weird. 2 mana 1/4. That's. I mean, it's like Water Courser, just not. I kind of like it. Golgari Longlegs, 5 mana 5/4. Meh, not insane. Growing Ranks, if you get to build around it, is super powerful. If not, it's not that good. Judge's Familiar is quite good, just because you can counter instant sorcery spells. Niv Magus Elemental, not that good in limited. Rakdos Cackler, you get a 2/2 for 1. Might be worth it if you're hyper mega ultra aggressive. Rakdos Shred Freak, again, same sort of thing. You have to be hyper aggressive. Slitherhead's a good scavenge fodder. Discard it, get free +1/+1. Sundering Growth is very good in standard. In limited, if they have artifacts or enchantments, yeah, definitely worth playing. Vassal Soul I also like. 2/2 flyer for 3 is solid. Azorius Key Rune is my favorite of the key runes. It gets flying, which is important. Chromatic Lantern's fine. Civic Saber is at best +2/+0, which is not that good. This should be better with Fencing Ace. Codex Shredder is not good at all. Even if you're trying to mill, it's not that good. Golgari Key Rune's also fine. I mean, it's a 2/2 Death Touch. Is it Key Rune's not that good? Pithing Needle's not that good, but I mean, it's playable. Rakdos Key Rune's also good because it has First Strike. Celestia Key Rune, also good because it's 3/3. Street Sweeper is a silly card, but not good. Tablet of the Guilds is also not that good. Volatile Rig, I don't like it too much. I mean, it's a 4/4 for 4 with trample that has to attack, and then if it's dealt damage, you might have to sacrifice it. All of the common guild gates are very good. You should play them if you need mana fixing. Same with the shocks. Grove of the Guardian, also pretty good, so check mark for Celestia players. Gates, shock, gate. Rogue's Passage is not that good. 4 mana, basically 5 mana to make a creature unblockable is pretty expensive. Yeah, you could just kill it. And Transguild Promenade is a fancy-dancy tower. I forget I can't believe I forgot what it's called. Anyway, so basically also more mana fixing at the cost of 1 more mana. So hopefully that helps you guys. We got all these basic lands. Good luck to everyone at the pre-release, and hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for watching.